Hey, welcome to the Rubecast. It's my first guest since probably before the summer, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
When's the last time?
Oh,
I think you might have been my last guest. Jack.
No. You had another farmer, your farmer friend on after me, I think.
No, I can't. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah. I think that's what I saw.
Sorry, I forgot you.
No, not at all.
No, I didn't forget. I didn't forget you. I forgot them. Yeah. Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I don't want to freak your dog out.
Oh, she'll be fine for 2 seconds.
Joke Bill. Joke Bill. What's the dog's name again?
This is Juniper.
Juniper.
Yeah, she's a Samoa Husky mix. Isn't that right?
Just like me.
Isn't that right? Yeah, you're a happy dog. She's my studio dog.
Juniper.
She's a good dog.
For those of you who are just listening, I'm trying to get a picture of Jack with his dog. I have the first question I have for you, Jack, is it true that all work and no play makes you a dull boy?
It's hard to answer that question because I usually black out if I just turn into a completely different person. So it's like being Jack. It's just really hard to say because you just don't know what I experience, and I don't know what I experience either. So I think that's true, but it's hard it's hard to put into words when I don't remember,
Compelling.
when I black out.
It's compelling.
I have no play.
It's compelling and rich.
Yeah.
These are the type of hard-hitting questions people have come to expect from the Rubecast. Okay. We're just gonna start this off with a bang. All right, you got a drink?
Oh yeah, I got some grapefruit spindrift ready. 3, 2, 1. Oh,
Should probably hard pan that one.
get the full stereo effect.
Different, like it just gives it more texture.
You should probably add a chorus on it.
I'm gonna hard pan and chorus that. We got some good spikes on there. We got some good.
We're gonna go with some like 200% binaural pan on that. Make it really phase coherent.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, Jack is a studio guy. He owns and operates Tangible Studios, which, by the way, everyone listening, all 20 of you, because my listenership dropped off this summer. Daddy's got to make some money.
Yeah, you do.
Anyway, by the way, Jack brought his own custom Jack-made
I made them, yeah.
microphone cables that he has gifted to the Rubecast.
Yeah, I found...
We're using them.
I found like a really good deal on like connectors and cable, and then I found this company called shrinkwrap.com and I was like, can you guys make like, can you guys put my logo and like put my name out? Like I wanted gold, like to make it look like a Megami gold cable.
Yeah.
Like I totally just like spun off them for sure.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, like totally. And like I remember calling the first person and it felt like I was in like 1990s or something like that. Because like the person like did not at all handle it like in 21st century. He was like, I was like, yeah, do you guys like, I'm looking for this and I'm looking for gold. And he's like, well, the guy's not here to, put the order in. So I can send you his email though. And I'm like, his beeper number is 555. Bob's not in. I can try paging him though.
That reminds me. Okay, this is really random.
Yeah,
this
go
is
for it.
Super random.
First tangent.
Okay, so there's a song that Gillian Welch wrote called "Dry Town." And you know her at all?
No,
okay.
terrible.
She's one of those old timey. She was on the "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" soundtrack. That's where
I
a lot of people got to know her.
Okay, yeah,
and
definitely know that
she's
soundtrack.
got some Dry Town. It's a dry town, no beer, no liquor for miles around. Anyway, there's a line in there where the person who from the perspective of the person writing the song, it says like the car breaks down and the person at this like hole in the wall town goes, "It sounds like your transmission and you need Bob, but he's gone fishing. On his day off, he gets a long way from here." That's what that reminds me of.
It was.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what now.
It was just like so insane to me because in today's technology, you think if you call someone and like you're like ready to buy something, they're just like, yeah, like let's handle this right now. But this guy was like, yeah, I don't do that. And the guy's not here, so here's his email. And I'm like, I just instantly called the next people. And then shrinkwrap.com, they're awesome. Like if like there's anyone
shrinkwrap.com.
If there's anyone who's like, I don't know, electricians or construction or whatever, like, and you're trying to get custom shrink wrapped like for your company, so you know like who, you know like what cable's yours /shrinkwrap.com. They're awesome.
That's cool.
I love those guys. Yeah, so
we're plugging them. Hey,
yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's actually why I did it. I made an Instagram like photo and it said like POV artist, like, is this my cable or yours? And I was like, me. And I was like, I don't know. Does it say my fucking name on it?
Oh, first cuss of the podcast. Yeah. Marking it explicit. Watch out, folks. This one's getting sussy.
So yeah, I made you some cables this morning actually before I came over here.
I got a hair in my mouth.
Oh, that's probably from
Is
June.
It dog hair? Or
it's
my own mustache hair. Gross.
It's okay.
Anyway.
It's just a cowbell juniper.
Come here, baby.
It's okay.
I know. I won't do it again, okay? I'm a dog. So, yeah. Well, we both have had a really busy summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We were just talking about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oof.
I know you were doing crazy amount of shows.
Too many.
But I mean, like, that's so important, though. I mean, it's not. I haven't seen as many artists like go out and pursue performing, like especially as a solo act, to the extent that you did. Like, you had a huge accomplishment this summer.
Yeah, it was cool. Jacob Roundtree grinds.
Yeah,
hard.
he does.
He's
try
full
to
time, man.
I try to like all of his stuff every time it pops up, and even though there's like 3 likes on it, I'm like always trying to like boost that up because his content is great. He does. I don't know where he's shooting stuff, but it looks phenomenal.
He does a great job.
Yeah,
I have a lot of. I don't know. He's helped me a lot. Just kind of watching him, like where he's gigging, and you and I had discussed. Hey, do we want to talk about our mutual musician friend?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. The one that just gigged.
Which
at
one?
Grey Dog.
Oh, Yahvi. Oh my gosh.
Because I was telling her,
Yahvi.
I just watch what Jacob Roundtree does because I think he's been such a help. Just to, all right, this is and I'll have him back again. I'll definitely have him back. We're gonna do like a season wrap up here, even though summer's been long over. Your dog's getting listless.
What?
Oh, I bet you. Do we need to pause?
I don't know what your deal is.
I bet you she needs to do
I think we might have to pause for a
number.
second.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, pause. We were just talking about how Jack's headphones were too loud. So when I turned on my cheap Livewire Solutions,
those things are awesome.
Headphone amp.
I love those.
Honestly, this thing is over 20 years old.
I know, and they don't make them
still
like
works.
They don't make them like they don't make them like they make them today.
Oh, I'm going to tell you what, the sweatshop workers have really sunk their quality. Used to be enough just to not have to die, but
now you got companies like Bear Ringer.
You'll work harder with a gun on your back for a bowl of rice a day. Slave for soldiers while you're starved, then your head is skewered on a stake. Anyway, just reminded me of Holiday in Cambodia. So, Yahvi.
Yahvi. Yeah. She is an incredible artist that did not grow up in a place where she could express herself and her music abilities and get the support that like some of us get. And so she is becoming an artist because she knows that she can, but also battling a lot of the things that, she was told like from a small age that she couldn't do it or wasn't good enough. And she's incredible. And, just going out. I mean, her first performance was on Main Street in Bozeman. So I said, if you could do this, then you can go to any stage and
like you're basically who's the guy, the wheelchair guy in dodgeball? Rip Torn.
Yeah.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
That's essentially what I did. And she did that. And then I told her, Grey Dog is a place where they have an open mic night. Good place to just kind of get in there and work your set out. And she did that. She said that was more terrifying. I'm like, that does not make sense.
She told me that because you had asked me to reach out to her, so we had a good visit. Like I was telling you, about an hour, and really it just flew by. Because can I say where she's from? Am I allowed? So Billings.
Yeah.
Right? So we both connected on that, like kind of being in a little bit of a desert as far as, because Bozeman was not always this hopping.
Right.
Now it's in ways it's, I wouldn't say it's competitive, because once you get to a spot, some people might think that it's competitive.
Sure.
But once you get to a spot where you're actually playing a lot of gigs around the area, you're eventually going to have one that you can't cover. And then you want to have guys or gals that you can call and say, hey, I have a work thing, and this job has to take second place for that job.
Yep.
And so you just want as many people on your team as you can. And so it's cool that she's gigging. But yeah, I just wanted to mention her because we've been talking about her music. And go listen. Is it on? Is it on Spotify's?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
She has like an electronic album out right now, and I mixed and mastered that album. They're actually like my first artist that I worked with, like Being Tangible Studios. And right now,
Not the one.
That's her.
Yahvi. I'll link to it.
And now she, on like her second idea, like she loves the electronic stuff, but then she also loves like just getting bare bones acoustic. So we're actually at her house over in Belgrade, and we have like, I don't know, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 microphones set up for just vocals and a piano.
You're doing a Rick Rubin over there, man.
I kind of am.
Did you hear how he recorded Johnny Cash's American? Like,
I haven't heard that one, but I have heard like a couple other ones of just like how he mediates and talks ours through. And I would definitely relate that that's kind of part of what I'm doing for, her artist path right now.
Yeah.
Is like really kind of directing her mindset and letting her know that it's okay to feel the way that she's feeling. Don't beat yourself up. I told her that if the girl inside her head could manifest into a human form, I would curb stomp her because she's so mean to her. That's basically
I gotcha.
It's basically what I told
But that's
her.
what's so cool. Like, I even had it just playing that, just recording, what ended up being something I put out, but recording a demo with you. And you're just a really easy guy to work with. I mean, you got it all mic'd up, and it just turned out good. Yeah. And it was fun. And I'm hoping now we'll have to talk turkey later on, Jack. We'll have to talk turkey later on. But I told the fellers in the Chads, I think the next album I'd like to do as live in the studio as we can, and I'd like to go your way. Maybe we'll do an EP if that's all we can scrounge up. But,
well, I mean, that's exactly what we did last weekend with the band called Damn It Lauren, and
it's Damn It Lauren.
Damn It Lauren.
Dang it, Bobby. That's going to be my dang it, Bobby. I thought I told you ladybirds got to eat off that floor.
And it's their third album, and their last album. I believe that they went out to California and they recorded all at once, and they learned a lot from that experience. So when they were ready to record their next album, they came like really prepared. We did 7 songs with overdubs in 4 days, which is like, that's not easy.
That's insane.
It's not easy to do that.
I went to. Well, I'll shout out. We're all on the same team. I'll shout out good old Gil at Peak Recording.
Yeah, definitely,
because he's been here for forever. I did an EP with him 2 years ago, and I wanted to record there because it was the first place I ever recorded anything. Mm-hmm. So I was in a band in high school, and the bass player and singer's dad was our music teacher, and he was a professional classical guitarist, Mark Tyers, and he was a guitar teacher at MSU. He was our music teacher. The guy he was realizing now, I think I emulated him because he would play at Gallatin River Ranch and stuff like that, and he would talk about it. And like when you're a kid, you go, well, what's he doing? Like he just goes and plays his guitar while people eat. That I don't get that. But now it's like that's where you make a little money. But anyway, his son Matthew and my friend Joe Vander Ark and I had this little rock band, and we went and recorded with Gil. And so I always wanted to see. First of all, I wanted to see if he was still doing it, and I found out he was.
Yeah, he is.
And gave him a call. And he's old school. Call him on the phone, send him emails. He doesn't really, I don't think he texts. I think he might still just have a flip phone. Just old school.
Yeah.
And, but what I was going to tell you is I was going to spend like $400 and do as many songs as I could. But even just that was straight live in the studio, like what you and I did. Mm-hmm. And it took 2 days.
Yeah.
So to have a band play, wow, it must be the nicotine because I'm staying on topic here. Crazy. But to have a band come in and track 7 songs in 4 days, that's a band.
Yeah.
That's like I don't think people who have not recorded a band, every time I've tried to record a band in my basement, I have given up and failed.
Yeah. To shed light to people who don't understand the process. It's one thing to play the song and practice it in like your own space that you're practicing, and it's okay to like make mistakes. But then when for some reason it's called red light syndrome, but like when the recording is going on, there's something inside you that like makes you really nervous, and it doesn't make you perform that well. Like you have to overcome this nerve.
You have to, like, it is crazy. I've had that where that's one benefit. Like, I've recorded so much stuff by myself, just doing all the instruments, and you get over that real quick.
Yeah.
Because, I'll be down here screaming. Like, if I'm by myself and I'm tracking guitars, bass is always the hardest for me to track.
Yeah.
If I can't get it, I try to get it as perfect as I can.
You just gotta get a bass plug-in.
Without any, never. I will program drums, but I will not program bass because it's so different. No, but I want to get it right, and I try to get them in the same take because I feel like there's something with the performance there. Now, bass, I've gotten away with punching in every so often, or, piecing things together. But to have a band come in, I saw some guy ripping some solos on your Instagram account. I can only assume it was the fella from that band.
Yep.
From Damn It, Lauren.
That was Brian. Brian's got an incredible...
He's a rock machine.
Yeah, incredible tone. And yeah, like in the very beginning, we were still figuring out like headphone mix, click levels. We had to go through a different click tones in order for the drummer to really be able to hear it well. And then we did
That's my favorite right about there.
A click is just a metronome in the background so that everyone plays together. It makes it easier later when I'm editing stuff to like get things together. Is why we use a click. And when you're just playing something free willy without any click,
it's hard.
It's well, like when you're playing without a click, it's easy because you're just playing like how you feel. But then you like when you have to follow something, it's like very difficult to keep that tempo and like to keep going. But yeah, like they did, I don't know, probably anywhere from 3 to 7 takes per song. And I recorded it all at once. So then
that just gives me nightmares.
I was able to go through and take out the best spots between all the different recordings that I had. And in my program, it's like really, really simple to be able to do that. But it's very difficult to go into a studio, let alone to get one song done in one day. To get multiple songs done in one day, it was like they were super professional, And they were also very open-minded to they're really open-minded to my ideas too. They'd ask me, what do you think needs to happen here? And I'm like,
Jerry, I want you to take your shirt off while you play this one. Okay. Take your shirt off and I'm going to insult you.
I definitely did tell him at one point, like during solos, I definitely did tell him at one point, like, why don't you take your shirt off and rip a solo?
Do you remember what you, it must just be people in band because we all get there. Like,
yeah.
Man, we were driving down to Salt Lake to play the Best Damn Punk show.
Okay, that sounds awesome.
It was really cool. I don't know, Rob. If we can make it happen, Rob might be back tomorrow from Goners. There's so many things I want to talk about too because we went down there. We played Best Damn Punk show. I got Mario Minor Jr. on the bass. I call him Marvin. And we decided that our drummer's nickname is Brigham while we were down there. Mario just winged that one. He's like,
Brigham.
All right, Brigham.
Brigham.
And then Brigham decided to call me Gerald, so that's where I'm at.
Wow.
Marvin, Gerald, and Brigham.
You guys just don't even like call yourself by your real names. That's a true band right there.
But we had so much fun. We were driving through Idaho, and I was taking my expended Zen pouches out of my mouth and hucking them out the window and going, eat hot nicotine, Idaho. But yeah, you get that, like, that's such a band guy thing. It's why don't you take your shirt off? Or like you were saying to me when we were talking about you mix, I still need to release this, but you mixed and mastered my one mic recorded with steel guitar song. And you're like, yeah, I really think next time you probably ought to do like a crotch mic. We're gonna do this. Let's try some more ASMR. My microphone windshield just bursts into flames.
Yeah, these windscreens are probably highly flammable.
Oh yeah, they gotta be. Look at them. I mean, I just want to try and
just burn the capsule.
We're all breathing in phthalates. We're all breathing in the phthalates. It's microphone windscreen tar. It's causing autism. Anyway, but
this is probably my last time on this podcast because there's just so many microplastics on this microphone.
The statists are going to cancel me. It's really not fair because as soon as he identified with conservatism, it was okay to make fun of him, but before that, it wasn't.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Whatever. I think I'll take it. I'll make fun of whoever I can.
It's free world. I mean, free America, sort of.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So you've been working with some bands. You worked with Yahvi.
Yeah, I've been having a couple artists come in, do take advantage of doing a free demo. I'll catch some wind of some artists, or maybe I'll see them perform live. I'll invite them into the studio. Get a free demo, which you've done as well.
Yep.
And so I'm talking to a couple different artists. I'm trying to get Damn It Lauren done in a couple months. And there's a couple things that we got to still record. As I'm editing, there's a couple things that we're going to go back and redo. And but yeah, there's a country boy named Jack Gilk that I've been talking to.
Cool name.
And hopefully going to get him in this winter. I'm really excited about that.
Coke Zero.
Definitely a lot different game than last year. I was not that busy last year, but
I think it'll pick up.
I guess when you're persistent with something, eventually it goes a lot better.
Well, sometimes I like to imagine a scenario where someone is asking me how I get gigs or whatever, or how are you doing a project with that guy or this guy, and I just want to say, well, just sitting around answering my phone.
Just scrolling on Instagram.
Novel concept, answering, like talking to humans and answering my phone.
Yeah, so there was a guy on Facebook Marketplace that was like offering recording services. I just reached out to him and I said, hey, if you ever need a larger space, you can rent my space out. Just don't want you to feel like we're in competition. Definitely want to help you out if like you need it. And then I'm going to help out his church this weekend and figure out their live sound situation.
Cool.
Like, it would have never happened if I just didn't reach out and say, hey, like, I'm in the community.
Yep.
You need help? Like, and he's like, yeah, also, I saw you do live sound for churches. I'm like, yeah, that's how I started. And he's like, can you come look at my church, pay you for your time? I'm like, yeah, never would have happened if I never would have shot him a message.
Which BT dubs? I might have you come look at mine. Anyway, that's another topic. So we go down to the Best Damn Punk show.
Yes.
And
yes.
I think
please bring it back to this.
Rob will have to he'll have to confirm how many tickets he sold. But the way that he had it set up, usually they had it in Bozeman, but we were just having we've just had a hard time getting people to show up. Mm-hmm. And so he goes, we're going to go to Salt Lake. And the Goners guys are all saying, man, you can't wait to play down there. It's so awesome. They're so supportive. I'm like, oh, I'm really excited. But you don't really, it's playing us out. I'm going to mute this. Anyway, but you don't really get a sense of it till you're there. And I would imagine we had over 100 folks, which for a punk rock show is really good.
That is good.
Like actual punk rock, you know? And it was really cool. There's a lot of good bands. One of the homeboys out there, a group of the homeboys, is is that one of our phones?
Oh, that's probably my phone.
Yeah, see, look, we're just busy guys, okay? We're taking the time. We're doing it. We're grinding. Anyway, I don't like that word, grinding. I don't know why I said it. I'm sorry. I'm 41 years old. I can't use that word. But Power Beer is a band based out there, and they're really cool. There's just a bunch of really good bands. And then Lower Class Brats played, and they're a big deal. And so how he set up is there's all ages. There's an all ages show at Oliver Rock Shop. And then just up the street, they had the 21 Plus show after that at Aces High, which is a pretty cool, like, rock and roll, kind of seedy, like, on purpose rock and roll bar. And
that sounds super familiar.
No, it was really good, and it was really cool to have folks really get into your music, and then what was really, really cool is, by the way, I should have sent you a direct invite to this one, but we had a show last weekend, and this band from Seattle called Me Grimlock were coming through, really, really fast, like kind of skate punk, I guess I'd say.
Love that,
but really fast.
Yeah.
And they gave us a shot in the arm. So it was us, them, and Goners, and we had like around 70 people at that one. Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to inflate numbers because I like to be accurate with how many people have shown up, just because I think it's a helpful metric for a lot of that stuff. If we're like, oh yeah, there's like 150 people and there wasn't, that doesn't help anybody. So no, it was really cool. So that's been really, really rad just to see that. And we've had a little bit of a lineup change with the Chads, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes too. But then like we were talking about this summer, I think I've already said it on this podcast, so I don't need to talk about it too much, but it was around between spring and fall, I played 38.
It
was a lot. So next year I'm probably gonna do like 25, I think.
I think you should do double the amount.
You never know. Could be again this winter I get cabin fever and I overbook myself, and then halfway through the summer I'm like, what am I doing? One thing I do know is I'm not booking back-to-back gigs in a town that is over a half hour.
Yeah.
Because it's just like you got to drive an hour back home, and
then
all
you
that.
then you have to deal with tourist whole traffic.
Yellowstone tourists in Gardner are generally pretty cool.
Are they?
Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, you talked about it a couple times even like on the podcast.
It's my theory.
You just had like some of like the greatest conversations.
Yep. I think it's because they're there to see cool stuff.
Right.
And then when you go out and see cool stuff, you realize that the world's bigger than you, and I think it alters your perspective in a helpful way. Mm-hmm. When you come to walk up and down downtown Bozeman and shop at expensive stores and that's your vacation, I don't get that.
Yeah.
But maybe, do you think people come visit Bozeman and then they go see some sights around the area and then like Bozeman is their home base? We should have a tourist on here sometime.
Just like some random person.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that'd be like getting inside of the mind of the tourist. So what brought you here?
Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe you and I should hit the streets sometime and
I feel I have a suspicion that people who come here like have someone that's like from this area, or like maybe they're just kind of like passing through, but like they're just kind of like here to see it. But I feel like a lot of people who like come and visit generally come because like there's someone here in this area that they know.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I had a really weird, I'm going to go out on a tangent here. I had a really weird thing happen where someone messaged me, and I'm pretty sure this is a scam. They messaged me saying, "Hey, I got are you John?" Which is the guy who previously owned my number. And I'm like, "No, this isn't John's phone number." Like, "Oh, I got it from TripAdvisor." And I was trying to see if like, what good areas there are. I'm like, "Well, I'm a local. I can tell you like some places to go." And then it was just like, "Well, come message me on Telegram." And I'm like, "Okay, this is definitely a scam." But it was just like the weirdest scam ever. Like that I'm gonna ask you about local questions, but like have no intention of actually going and visiting. It was the weirdest scam. I was like, God, they get so fucking weird about how they're gonna get you.
There's some weirdness out here too, though. Like there's it's been fairly well documented. I mean, there's some dirt bags out here. I mean, there's some weird stuff that I've run into as well. But I don't know. I mean, I was really in my own head about the like playing the armory and stuff, but really sweet people that I've run into. So it's funny because being a multi-generation Montanan, I get all, up in arms about tourists and people coming in here and taking our gerbs or whatever. And then I meet them and they're always super nice. But there's a brand of folks that, I guess we could call them the Gucci Cowboys.
Yeah, I do. I have seen Gucci Cowboys before.
Yeah.
It's out in Wyoming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
gosh. Yeah, we were out there helping. Actually, Yahvi's husband owns a video production company. And I was out helping him for a shoot for the Blue Collar Group, who owns like Sidewinders and that market area. They own that. And we went out to a bar in Jackson, Wyoming, and it was just like the Gucciest cowboy thing I've ever seen in my life.
Like the scene in Dumb and Dumber when Lloyd Christmas gets all this weird Western stuff and is walking down the steps. They all look like that to me. I mean, it's the hipsters of Bozeman or whatever that whole deal. What's the Instagram account where people post pictures of people like not knowing how to wear cowboy stuff?
I don't know, but you should send me that because I would love to. I gotta
see if I can find it.
Can you answer me a riddle?
Yeah. No.
Where does white cowboy outfit stuff come from? Is that just complete bouge? Like, I don't feel like any cowboys, like actual cowboys, would ever wear white.
Boy. What are you thinking? What are you talking about?
Like white pants, white leather vest.
It's got to be.
You know what I mean?
Gotta be like one-off.
Like maybe like a CMA thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I've always wondered that. I'm like, but then you see like white cowboy boots. I'm like, where are you gonna wear those?
Are you an angel? I'm entertaining angels unawares.
That always stumped me, not being a cowboy.
Yeah, I don't get that.
White outfits.
Most of the ranch people I know they don't even really wear Western boots every day. My brother Caleb has a pair of Tacovas that have just been destroyed. He's destroyed them over the last 2 years. And he's not even like, Tacovas are one of the brands of boots that people who, like, we always kind of make fun of him, he and I, but he really likes his. And there's like a green stain on one of them from some chemical that he got on there. And he's like, I love these boots. So, he wears those, but a lot like my dad and my brother and a lot of the guys we know, like they wear for every day, they'll wear like hiking boots and t-shirts and baseball caps.
Yeah.
But let me see. I'm going to see if I can find it. I think it's hipsters of Bozeman. It's always funny what my feed in the search thing comes up.
You'd see it also at the Bozeman Rodeo too.
Yeah. I'll send. I think this is definitely it. I'll send it to you. I followed him and then I unfollowed him because it just made me so mad. That I couldn't do it
because it's too real for you.
I'm just like, I cannot do this. Anyway, yeah, man. Well, what else you got going on?
Like I said, yeah, staying busy, which is new for me. But at the same time, it's like what I've been working for I guess like 4 years. Yeah, 4 years of running the business. Yeah. So
it's hard because I think a lot of people don't understand that when you're doing music stuff, you have to have kind of a day job because I found out this summer I just sent it to you.
Thank you.
I found out this summer that if I played 4 gigs a week, I could do it full time. But I personally like having a day job. Mm-hmm. But I think as a studio guy, I think you could get to the point where, well, you're diversified enough, to use the fancy term. You're doing some video stuff, you're doing some freelance stuff. It's all kind of under the same umbrella, and the more you network and the more other stuff you do, you'll probably have more people say, "Oh, you have a studio? I'll come check you out." And yeah. But I have to say this. This is one other thing I wanted to touch on, just because it's a project that we both did together.
Yeah.
I recorded the new Rockin' Chads album in my basement and mixed it with Rob Stotts from Goners, and then sent it to you to have it mastered, and you just nailed it.
Thanks.
It sounded great.
It's a two-way street, right? Like I can really do a lot with something that's like really well mixed, and you really nailed it for like your genre. Like specifically, you absolutely nailed it. There wasn't too much compression, but it was like nicely compressed. Vocals like were way up front, and it just sounded awesome. But honestly, my thing that I was like most impressed with was how far you got that bass tone pushed forward, because it was like so professional.
That was Rob.
Yeah, that was insane.
He'd be like, bring the bass up. I like bass. He plays bass. But I think a lot of times with heavy music or aggressive music, you think, well, it's got to be as guitar heavy as possible, but you lose heaviness when you lose bass. That gives it so much more force, in my opinion.
It was such a fun album. And also I just like, I have to listen to the songs over and over again, mm-hmm. right? And just listening to like what you guys are talking about was just so ridiculous and funny. It was a joy to listen to. It was a joy to work on, and it's always that's like the best gig.
Yeah,
it's like when it's fun to listen to.
I try to write we don't take ourselves too seriously. I don't get like uber political, but if I do get political, I try to blast both sides.
Yeah,
and yeah, I put those little Easter eggs in there for someone who actually does listen. There's just, I don't want to get it.
What was the song about, like, your face? Like,
break your face?
With your face?
Yeah. So.
break your face with your face?
It's break your face, break your face.
Oh, I thought it was break your face with your face.
With your face would be even better.
That's what I thought it was.
Co-writing credit for the next. But that one was about, I think the first verse is, you talk big behind a cubicle. How about a hammer to the skull?
Yeah. It was just
passive and aggressive with no spine. You act tough, but all you do is whine. Break your face. Like it's just basically keyboard warriors and people that all think they're tough. And then when you get with them in person, you realize they're not tough.
Yeah.
And it's like, you should come work cows with me sometime. And my brother, or whatever it is. It's amazing how bold people can be. So I try to kind of write about issues like that, just things that everyone can maybe resonate with.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so I was really happy with how you did that. And yeah, I'm always worried I'm going to bug you with too much stuff because I'm like, oh, I should do this. Oh, I'm gonna call Jack about this. But you did a great job, and I'm hoping we can have the whole band in there next year. I think that'd be really
that'd
fun.
be super fun. Yeah. I just got a Midas console, and so I got 16 inputs on that console that I can record everything through it.
It's made of pure gold.
It's incredible.
It's made with bits of real Midas.
I mean, I got into the Midas world because I've been doing live sound at the Westerner. And, so I was using that console, and then they had like a smaller version with still 32, or you could do up to 32 channels on it. And it just sounded awesome. And I was like, oh, yeah, I found it on Sweetwater. It's like originally $3,400. They had it on sale for $1,900.
Wow.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that.
Yeah. Well, that's.
So
I guess I just want to say that too. I mean, again, we're probably back on the pickup because I have not. I was getting like 50 streams per episode, which I think is pretty good. And then I've put out a few since I took a long break, and I've put out a few, and it's kind of tapered off. But I think it'll probably pick back up again. But I just wanted to talk about some of that stuff, and we still need to do like our epic where we talk about more personal things. I think we got to do one talking about like what we were talking about before we started recording, because I think that'd be fun. And the other thing too is every time you call me, we go to Minnesota, and. Because I was there I was in Minnesota for 12 years. I'm the governor. I was the governor. But, we have so much of that in common, like growing up in Minnesota. You grew up there. I told you my formative, all my 20s pretty much there. And yeah, it's where you became a man.
I don't think I was being serious.
A lot about living and a little about love. Teedle-a-beedle-a-diddle-a-beedle-a-dick-a-dick-a-diddle-a-dee.
Probably became more of a man growing up in Montana than going to the.
But I know you're joking, but I think you were right. It's like you're paying bills. That was the only place I ever owned a home.
Yeah, it would have been a good time to get a home at that time.
I could afford a home in that area, and not here ever. Won't happen. But we'll all be living in underground hobbit holes.
We'll be fine.
We'll take the slave tram to the spice mines.
Yes. Yes.
That's what Bozeman's going to be one day. You there, miscreant.
That's what the astrology says 2027 is going to be.
Mine my spices. Well, me being in the spiritual realm field of work, it's the last gig of the season that I played. And I've got these two gals and they're really into the music. This is really cool. People don't normally pay this much attention. And then I find out, like, one of them's like, I'm a psychic medium. I'm like, I'm a Christian pastor. I think that I'm going to pack up my things and go home.
We got oil and water.
Like, oh, you're hearing from spirits. But, yeah, anyway. Yeah, dude. Well, is there anything else you want to talk about?
I mean, without spending like another hour.
Yeah, we're in about, I don't know, we'll probably hit 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Time's not going as fast as I thought.
Well, probably because I kind of feel gross.
Oh, yeah.
That could be.
That's
I don't
okay.
know. I need to get my groove. I'm like Stella. I need to get my groove back. It was a bad movie. I never watched it. I hear it was naughty.
Why is it always? I mean, I think that maybe people can relate to this. Whenever you're not doing something, no one hits you up on your phone.
Yep.
And then you instantly start doing something, and then everyone and your grandmother who died last year is hitting you up on your phone.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Oh, yeah. How Stella Got Her Groove Back is a 1998 American romantic comedy drama film directed by Kevin Rodney Sullivan, adapted from Terry McMillan's best-selling 1996 novel of the same title. That's so funny. What's the plot? Stella Payne, a very successful 40-year-old stockbroker, is a single parent raising her 11-year-old son, Quincy, in Marin County, California. Her friends and family chastise her for being without a relationship for too long. Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm Stella, man. It's a single mom trying to make it.
You are very pretty, Mom.
Thank you. I have a bigger beard than all the other moms.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You just need more estrogen.
I flexed on a guy at our last, I do, mainline it into my neck vein. So we were playing last week, and I forgot a bottle of water, and I had switched from Zins to a vape pen, and I was hammering that thing down. Like, I had to quit that again. But anyway, just dried out, and we're like halfway through our set. And I'm like, oh, I don't have water. And one of the guys in the crowd, great guy, he goes, drink piss. And I just kind of came out of nowhere. And I just, because I had said I needed a water, doesn't even have a water. And he's like, drink piss. And I looked at him and I just went, okay, all right. And then we just played and he came up to me. It's a Gallatin Underground guy, but he came up to me and he's like, that was a really great response. I'm like, I can't even remember what I said. I can barely breathe right now. I'm overweight. My lungs are filled with vegetable oil. Mm-hmm. But anyway, that was interesting. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think next time we need to talk about like more philosophically, life stuff.
I think so too.
Yeah. But I should say, so what else do you got coming up? You're recording a couple bands?
Yeah.
You're recording Damn It, Lauren. You've got another band coming in the winter, did you say?
Yeah, I'm kind of like right now preparing artists for the winter. I got another artist that I worked this previous summer with who's moving down to Texas. And so we're getting his songs wrapped up, and then I'm getting his studio set up. So that'll be something fun. But yeah, I'm just trying to book like for the winter right now. And I've got a couple good leads I've been talking to for a little bit, and like I said, it's much different, and it's gonna be real crazy as soon as like Big Sky season starts up too, because I help out with audio video down there as well.
Yeah,
and so it's gonna be a lot running the studio, working down at Big Sky, but I mean, I'm blessed to be able to be doing music full time in my life.
Yeah.
Only being 33.
It's a huge deal.
It's something that like I've like dreamed about doing and was scared to do it for a really, really long time until I just like looked at the edge and was like, I gotta jump, and just jumped, got out of the corporate world, stopped making excuses for myself, and just went out and started doing it.
Just working hard.
Yeah. Working hard, having a lot of faith too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's a lot of faith that like, I looked at two different ways. One way I was gonna fail and I was gonna learn a lot, or I was gonna be successful and I was gonna actually start living the life that I really wanted to live.
Well, fail and learn a lot, and then start succeeding.
Mm-hmm.
There's that too. Yeah, I mean, it's. I think it's really cool to see that. I think everyone maybe hits this point if you keep doing something. And you're good at it. Yeah. Then all of a sudden you realize that you can do this full time. Yeah. And maybe you and I should do like some of that. You remember when David Letterman would give Rupert from the Hello Deli an earpiece, and he'd tell him what to say to people? Yeah. You and I should do something like that downtown. We should go interview tourists. Get like a video camera and the wireless microphone, and just
I've got a wireless microphone.
Like, why are you here? What are you doing?
I've got a wireless microphone.
We should do that.
Yeah.
And put it on the YouTube.
On the tubes.
You ever notice people who have been in conventional media, when they make that transition to current media outlets and platforms, they can never say YouTube right?
No.
You should check our YouTube channel. I'm Lester Holt with NBC News. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel.
Now that you say it, now I do understand exactly.
Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. It's crazy. Well, dude, your phone's blown up. We'll do this again. Thanks for coming.
I don't care about my phone.
I know. I don't really care about my phone either, but
yeah, I'm looking forward to next time.
And
and now you got these beautiful cables.
Oh, they're so many, so beautiful. There's so many cables. You've now enabled me. I have 4 6-foot cables, so now I can have
24.
Get 2 more of these little mic stands, and
you can.
I can.
I'll make you more. If you want more of a setup, I will make you more cables.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh man, there's something I'm going to ask you after we get done with this, but I do want to close by just saying, turn with me to page. No, I want to close by saying every Sunday I have that. Well, this went too long. I like to talk, but go check out Tangible Studios on Instagram. Give Jack a follow if you're looking to record. Okay, maybe you're overwhelmed by home recording. You don't want to buy the gear. This is just my opinion. I think most people should go hit up a studio. Save up, like, I know it sounds crazy, but if you really want to do it and you want it to sound good, save up $500 to $1,000 and go record one song.
Yeah.
And do it well.
That's plenty of a budget for one song.
If you have a band, if you're a solo artist, whatever it is, go see Jack, record a good song, and then put that out.
Yeah.
You know, so go visit him. Go hit him up, Tangible Studios. I'll link to your Instagram again.
Yeah, it'd be great.
In the description and whatnot. Last time we videoed, and that came out really cool. You inspired me to want to maybe do video, which I can't stand.
I got here in a rush and I was going to bring my little stand, but then I was like, I guess
Whatever.
it was meant to be like this.
It's one of these days for us, I think, too. It's a little overcast, or it was a little overcast. Now's the sun out.
Now it's sun's out.
Sun's out now. It looked overcast when you came. Oof.
It's okay.
I was bleaching the bathroom last night. That's what I was doing. My kid was barfing. And
Oh, man.
That's why we can't lick each other's mouths this time,
I
which is
know.
really disappointing.
That's all I came. Actually, that's the only reason I came on the podcast is to make out with you.
It's the only reason I have people on the podcast. A local Montana pastor lost his job today. There's so many things. So go see Jack. Book some studio time. Or if you've got something that's mixed, I bet you'd be even willing to work with someone on a consultation basis with mixing.
Yeah. No, it definitely does not just go from like traditional studio stuff. I believe that education is super important. So if you're interested in mixing or mastering music, I teach those things so that you can bring those back to your own studio or your own setup. And then you can be a little bit more independent. And it's 100% possible to do that these days.
And we hit that last time, but it's been a while since I've had you on. You do have producer nights.
Yeah,
people.
Next one's November 20th.
See? Yeah. So go in there and share something that you've been recording, that you've been working on, and people just listen to it and give you input. I know as musicians, a lot of times we're input averse because it's hard. It's a vulnerable thing, but it's really fun. I found out a while ago. Okay, I'll give you an example. We'll do a little, maybe we'll hit an hour. Who knows?
Detour.
Did you ever watch Finn McKenty on YouTube back in the day?
Who?
Well, he was the punk rock MBA. And he would just talk about all different kinds of music and everything. And he had this thing set up. I can't remember. I think it was on Discord, maybe.
Okay.
And you would, if you got into a certain tier membership, you could send him your recording. You could send him a song, and he would put it on. He would talk about it on Discord.
Okay.
And so I sent him one of our songs, and I told him, I said, I really don't want to get ripped. Like, I'm scared to do it. He goes, I'm not that hard on people. I try to focus on the good. And he really helped. It was really cool. Like, gave us a good review on our song. And so I learned that input can be good.
Yeah. No, it's like, I mean, I think I said this last time that you can watch all the videos that you want, like on YouTube, but until like you're actually working with someone that's at a higher level than you, no matter what that looks like, you don't have to be like a professional. Like, you just be like, more years of experience doing it or whatever. Like, that's actually how you get better at doing it. Yeah. And that's just how you get better faster, is actually by working with other people. That's like the whole idea about Producers Night, that like you got multiple people, different levels of production, and we're all sharing music and we're all learning together, And I'm also going to be starting a Tangible Studios jam night.
Yeah, you talked about that.
Yeah, has not been official, but I guess
Personally, we talked about it.
now it's going to be official. It's either going to start in December or January. Just want to give something over the winter for musicians to do and be able to hang out with each other. And the little spin that I'm doing is that I'll actually be recording the jams. And so at the end of the night, everyone will be able to have free samples from the jam night. And so people can do whatever they want with the samples.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, there's one more. I mean, we could talk about this for way longer, but didn't you get some sort of education mastering?
I did. Yeah. I went back to school for mastering music because I didn't have the technical knowledge that I desired.
Yeah.
I had the I did understand mastering and was very creative with it, but I didn't have the logistical reasons of like why mastering, the very technical, rigid things.
What it's doing and why it's doing it.
Right. What the standards are, why they are the standards. So yeah, I went to I found a school that's out in Germany actually. And we met online, and we would have homework of, there was a ton of videos, obviously, in the very beginning. And then we had real world experience mastering stuff, and me and my other students would master the same song, and our teacher would have all of our songs. We all mastered them, obviously, differently. And he would go through every single one, and we would be able to, like, hear each other's mistakes and stuff, and it was just like it was incredible experience.
Yeah.
And I wanted to work with a company that wasn't in America, because in America it just feels like a factory of like get you in, get you out, get your money on volume. And these guys like interviewed me to make sure I was like a good fit for like their class, and they're not a volume based company, and the guys don't need to be teaching, but that's like what they have a love of doing and stuff, and they're very, very successful engineers over in that country.
Yeah, so you got this certification, and it shows, man, because you nailed our mixes. I mean, that's the happiest I've ever been with a mastering.
Yeah.
It's because I always just, like you said, I run it through a thing, make it as loud as I can.
Yeah.
I'll still do that every so often because I just want to put something out and I don't have time.
Yeah.
But it was just, I think a lot of the thing with mastering, like you said, it's not just volume, it's presence.
It's tonal balance.
Yeah. There's a presence thing where you'll hear something and your stuff is just as loud, but the professionally mastered track has more push. I don't know how to say it. Like you say, tonal balance. Like the bass seems louder and the vocals more present.
Yeah.
And there's some magic that goes on there. So learning that, huge.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like why when I was growing up, everyone didn't understand mastering, because it really is like a magical process. And it's different than mixing, because when you're mixing, you have all of the channels that are in the song. So you got drums, bass, vocals, keyboards, guitars. You got everything individualized. In mastering, you just have two tracks. You have left and you have right, and then you have to shape that whole entire thing. And you don't have the channels in front of you if something's too loud. Like, you have to work with it with everything else.
Yeah.
And so if I go trying to make it bass heavy, that might make the vocals muddy and stuff. Like, it's everything's in conjunction with like one thing, and that's why it's so difficult for most people, because it's just nothing like mixing. It's a completely different thing.
It is a whole deal.
Yeah.
Like I have resolved not to figure it out. Maybe down the road when you're so busy that you can't master all the random things.
I don't think that's ever going to be.
Teach me. Okay, good.
That's ever going to be a thing. Because like that's what I end up want to do like full time because I'm trying to get other guys that want to be like the recording engineer at the studio. I want a guy that's like really good at mixing, and then like I want to be on the mastering side of it. Yeah.
I wonder if one day you could have, this is just random, but I'm wondering if one day you could have several people that kind of know what they're doing, tracking stuff at home, and then dumping everything. Like you almost have satellite studios, like project studios, and then it'll be an empire. Anyway, all right, dude. Well, I'm gonna let you get. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank
I appreciate
you.
it. We're not getting the full effect of the outro music because the last thing I recorded was only like 20 minutes long. But man, check out Tangible Studios on Instagram. Even if you're not like into the recording thing, Jack puts out cool stuff. He's working with different artists. And yeah, you and I, we'll be doing stuff.
Part 3 coming soon.
Yeah, part 3 coming soon. I think part 3 is we're going to do it only personal.
Oh, we're gonna get deep.
We're gonna get personal.
Gonna get really deep underground.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. Yeah, I'm gonna start talking like Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, thanks, bro. It's always good.
Thank you, man.
Hey, keep listening, folks. We'll be cranking them out again.